Hello, my name's Tori Ray. I will be guiding you through class today. We're going to do a nice, yummy stretch. You can do the stretch in the morning, you can do the stretch before another workout, or you can do the stretch before bed, whatever feels best in your body. Let's begin in child's pose. You know what to do. Bring your big toes together to touch. Bring your knees out wide, and then slowly walk your hands out in front of you. If your forehead doesn't touch the mat, feel free to use your forearms. Feel free to use a pillow. Just press your forehead into something to release this tension in your third eye. We hold so much tension in that space between our eyebrows. Notice if your shoulders are up in your ears. Really send your shoulders back. Relax everything. Roll your forehead from side to side. With every inhale, feel your rib cage expand. And every exhale, let something go. Take a few more breaths here. Really feel your hips go back towards your heels. Open everything up. Ground down into this space. Wherever you are, on your next inhale, slowly meet me back in tabletop. Exhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists, stack your hips over your knees. Find a strong position here. Inhale, cow face pose. Pull your chest through your arms. Gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your tailbone and gaze back towards your belly button. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. Go at your own pace. Option to find any movement calling to you and your body today. Maybe you want to roll out your hips. Maybe you want to roll out your wrists. Option to roll out your neck. Ooh. My neck always pops. Maybe you want to roll out your hips. Use this time to tune inward. What does your body need on your mat, in your space? Meet me back in a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back behind you. Since it's the first down dog of the day, option to walk out your down dog by bending one knee and then the other. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us. Notice if your back is arched. Really press firmly down through your pointer finger and thumb. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. You don't want your shoulders in your ears. And send your tailbone towards the sky. The secret is really pressing in your hands to get that deep stretch. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet behind your hands, about hips width distance apart. Bend your knees. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. Keep your knees bent as you sway side to side. If you want something a little deeper in your spine, interlace your fingers behind your head. It feels so good. You can really feel it lengthening your neck, the top of your spine. Play around with the bend. Feel your hamstrings. Feel your breath.
Tell me, am
Slowly release everything. On your next inhale, rise up one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, play around with your shoulders. Roll your shoulder blades back. Get rid of any wiggles. Bring your big toes together to touch. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips up overhead. Hold mountain pose. Press all four corners of your feet firmly into your mat. Lift your kneecaps. You can actually see it in these leggings. So when I lift my kneecaps, my quads engage. Send your tailbone down towards the mat as you reach your arms up. Feel strong, feel tall in your mountain. One last inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, meet me in a chair pose. Send your tailbone down. Engage your core. Notice if your booty's popping. You don't want your booty to pop. Really tuck your tailbone. It's not sexy, it's strong. Send the weight into your heels. Engage your core. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Relax your neck. One big inhale here. Exhale, airplane your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're gonna flow that with mountain and chair plane. So inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair plane. Does that feel good? Because we're gonna do it a few times. Inhale, mountain pose. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt. Exhale, chair. Squeeze your shoulders. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. One last time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Take a breath here. Let it feel good. One big inhale. Exhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms. Inhale. Lift your chest. Exhale. Forward fold with interlaced fingers. Squeeze your palms together. Send your fists up towards the sky. Feel your chest opening. Feel your shoulders opening. Relax your neck. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Play around with the bend in your legs. One last inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Lift your toes up. Tickle your toes with your wrists, aka bring your palms completely underneath your feet. Bend your knees, connect your stomach to your thighs. Feel the release in your low back when you bend your knees. One big inhale here. Exhale, gorilla pose. Pull your chest onto your thigh. Bend your elbows out wide as you send your hips up. Take a few breaths here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. With every inhale, use your arms to pull your chest closer to your thigh. And every exhale, maybe loosen up your legs. Lengthen them a little bit further. I'm really tight in the morning, as you can see. And this is one of the best stretches you can do, just to get into those hammies. Let it feel juicy. One last inhale here. Exhale, slowly release your hands out in front of you. Take a moment, wiggle it all out, let it feel good. Maybe bend one knee, then the other. Beautiful. Plant your hands in the mat, step your feet back, meet me in a downward facing dog. We've been here before. This time we're gonna hold our down dog. Find a steady position. Press your hands firmly into the mat. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Send your tailbone towards the sky. Keep this position long and strong. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Let's take a moment here. Stretch out the hip, roll out the knee. Find a nice bend. Whatever you do one direction, make sure you do it the other direction. whatever's calling you right here, right now. This is your practice. This is your class. When you're ready, meet me back in three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Use that strength in your core to slightly step your foot through. Low lunge. Play around with it. Find any free movement. This is your space. This is your practice. Whatever's calling you in your body today. Beautiful. Meet me in a low lunge. Plant your left hand next to your right foot. As you inhale, reach your right arm up for a low lunge twist. Feel a straight, strong line of energy from your left foot all the way up your spine to your head and all the way up to your right fingertips. Engage your core. Just breathe. Beautiful. One big inhale here. Exhale. Plant your hands into the mat. Wiggle your right foot out. Come into a runner's lunge. Option to stay with your left leg straight up and back or drop down. Get a little deeper. You can stay here or you can come down onto your forearms. I love this stretch. It feels so good in your hips. Our hips do so much for us every day. They help us sit. They help us walk. They help us do everything. And we don't even appreciate them enough. So give them some love because they get so tight when we're sitting, when we're sleeping. Option to drop down. Maybe you have a pillow in front of you or a block, any kind of prop. If you would like to add a quad stretch, follow me. If you would like to stay in your runner's lunge, feel free. So lift your hands or come up onto your hands. Plant your right hand onto your right thigh. Just gaze over your shoulder. Let it feel good for a moment here. To do the quad stretch, lift your left foot. Reach back with your right hand to pick up your left foot and pull it towards your tushy. Doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, how often I've stretched that day, this always feels crazy. My quads are so tight. Whew. Just breathe. Notice if you're holding tension in your shoulders, in your face, in your hips. Just let it go with every exhale. So with every inhale, create space. And every exhale, release. Beautiful. If you did the quad stretch, slowly release. If you're in the runner's lunge, slowly walk your hands up. Tuck your toes. Meet me in the full lunge. Inhale, send your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross your butt. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, fallen triangle. Step your right foot through. Let me turn around and show you. Step your right foot through. Option to stay here. Option to lift your left hand. Feel long and strong. Stack your right shoulder over your right wrist and really press down. As you reach your left fingertips up. One last inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands back into the mat. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Take a moment here. You know what's coming. We're gonna do it all again on the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Use your core strength to slight step through. Take a moment here. Open up your hip. Open up your hamstring. Find any movement that your body needs in this moment, in this time, on this mat, in this space. When you're ready to move on, plant your right hand next to your left foot. Inhale, reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Similar to our fallen triangle, press your right hand into the mat. Stack your right shoulder over your right hand as you reach your left fingertips up. Gaze up if it feels comfortable in your neck. Press firmly down into your back foot. Feel long and strong. One big inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands into your mat. Wiggle your left foot out. Option to stay here if this is enough for you today. If you would like to move on, feel free to drop your knee down into a runner's lunge. Slowly drop down onto your forearms. If you have a prop, find it now. Our hips hold so many emotions. So just breathe. Release those emotions. Release anything you've been bottling up. If you did the quad stretch on the other side, I invite you to do it again on this side just to equal things out. Slowly come up onto your hands. Place your left hand onto your left thigh. Gaze up over your left shoulder. Feel free to stay here or bend your right foot. Reach back with your left hand. Pull your right foot into your tushy. This side isn't as tight. You may notice one side feels a little bit different. That's perfectly normal. We tend to favor one side throughout the day. But it still feels good no matter what. Two more breaths here. Slowly release your foot. Come back up onto your hands. Wiggle your foot underneath you. Come back into that low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, fallen triangle. Send your right foot through. Just kidding. I'm turning around so you can see. Send your left foot through to the right side as you reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Let the music flow through your body. Press firmly down through your left hand. One more inhale here. Exhale, plant your hand into the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Bring your feet out wide. I'm gonna face y'all. We've opened up our hips a little bit, but really get into it this time. Find any comfortable position for your feet, any comfortable position for your knees. Just make sure your knees are going over your big toe or your middle toe. You want to keep things in line. Come into a juicy frog squat. Beautiful. Slowly plant your hands into the mat. Inhale, send your hips up. Exhale, release your head out. Wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees down. Come into a seated position. We're going to do one final hip opening stretch. Slowly come down on your back. Inhale, bring your knees in. Roll side to side. Massage your low spine. One last inhale here. Exhale, happy baby. Grab the outer edge of your feet, maybe your calves, maybe your thighs. Notice if your tailbone pops up off the mat. I'm demoing this. I see this a lot in bodies. You want your full spine to lay firmly on the earth. Feel your body connect. Last posture of class, so really let it hit deep. Maybe you want to extend one leg Maybe you want to extend the other. Maybe you just want to extend both legs and let gravity do the work here. Inhale, slowly bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, release to one side. Use your bicep as a pillow. Notice which side called you today. Your left side is for grounding. Your right side is for rejuvenation. Use your palms to slowly rise up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me today. My name's Tori Ray. I hope you loved this nice, juicy stretch.